Hey, howdy everyone, Locity here, back in action for more Bondin' Attraction. That's right, everybody, we're going to be looking around and bonding with these people because, honestly, old man, what were you doing last time? Do you really think Sinrod's top brass are going to listen? I really doubt that, but Bond episode time. It's a bonding episode.
Hey, Kasane, you free right now?
I guess so. What is it this time?
You remember my promise from before, right? A fun and exciting date with your one and only Daddy Kagura.
Please don't call yourself that.
Oh.
You're not my father, and I'm not interested in a date.
That's by Kasane.
You told me the last one was super boring. You shattered my fragile heart into itty-bitty pieces.
That's
You're
fine.
still bothered by that?
That was the
Fine,
purpose
I'll
of
say
that.
It was fun.
No, that's not what I mean. I want to make up for it. Besides, you know how I hid my past? I wanted to apologize for that. So this is like a second chance coupled with an apology.
What?
The apology is fine, but I don't know why it has to be with a date.
It's like my dream, I guess? Just say yes, please. Let me show you a good time you won't forget.
I don't like the way he says that. I don't trust. I don't trust Kaguro. And I don't mean that in the sense that I don't trust him as a person that is fighting with you. I don't trust him as a person to have fun with.
So, how was it? The dining experience at Baki's Cafe is supposed to be very popular with high school girls.
Man, he's
I
old.
think Naomi and Yuito would have enjoyed it more, but it was fun. No complaints here.
The fact that she just fucking name drops Yuito as like a high school girl is kind of funny to me. Kasane sees Yuito as a high school girl, and honestly, you know, I gotta say, I do like that idealization of Yuito a lot more. If he's not just like happy chipper harem dude, make him be like a housewife. Make him be like Shiru from Fate Stay Night or Fate Heaven's Fields, or I think it's just called the Fate route. I don't know. I've never actually played the game, but yeah, it's a good story. I've been watching a lot of it. My boyfriend corrupted me into watching it.
Next up is dessert. I'll get you anything you want. Cake? Parfait, maybe?
I'm fine with just tea.
I figured you'd say that. Already got a cup.
Wait, when did you... Oh, you used your invisibility power. That's an interesting use for it.
You can't just reveal my secret like that. Even if you know how it's done, it's more fun when you pretend you don't. Like this. I grew this flower from a seed. The flower symbolizes hidden kindness. A perfect match for you. So, what do you think so far?
Well, you seem to be following the standard dating norms I read in magazines, but they all have a nice Kaguro twist. However, something's bothering me. You've gone through a lot of effort just to make up for lying.
You're either really perceptive or overly distrusting. But yeah, I guess it's time I tell you. The truth is, I tried to assassinate you back in the day, so that's kind of included in this apology.
A big whoopsie doodle?
From the looks of it, you haven't realized it at all. Guess that means I still got it. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through with it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Like trying to be alone with you.
As the one you were targeting, I believe I have a right to know why.
It was to stop Togetsu's plan. Their plan hinged on your power, so I thought that killing you might be the best option left for me. Of course, now that you've decided not to support them, I've got no reason to hurt you. You can trust me on that.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm still not satisfied.
What, really? I guess this wouldn't be enough to make up for trying to kill you. I could do something even...
It's not that. It's just... killing someone. Is it that easy for you to do? I don't understand how you could make that decision so easily, even if it is to achieve your goal. There's no way I could do that.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I mean, it's not like I don't value life or anything like that. But yeah, if I seem cynical about it, it's probably because I don't feel like I'm very alive, I guess you could say. I'm like a ghost from the past, existing in a time when his family and everyone he knew is long gone.
Your family. You mentioned you left them on the moon.
Yeah, I had a wife and daughter. My daughter was simply the cutest. You'd be surprised she was related to me. She didn't have a bad bone in her body. I loved her dearly and she meant so much to me. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for her as a father. What's even more sad is that I've got no idea what kind of person she grew up to be. I mean, really, could I be a worse father? That's why, at the very least, I want to protect the life she lived. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means turning against my homeland. I might even kill if it comes down to it. How about we leave this off here? I think you've heard enough.
All right.
So, what did you think of Daddy Kagero's date? Pretty awesome, right?
Does he really have to insist on doing that? There's nothing least attracted to me than a man that just does that. I don't know what else to say. I like Kagero, I do. But then he says things like this, and I'm just like, you know what? He could get stabbed and left for dead, and I wouldn't mind.
Yes, I would say it was worthwhile. I think I learned a little about who you are.
Ah, you finally realized what a wonderful, charming person I am. Oh, I'm such a heartbreaker.
Although, I still don't know how serious you are because you always joke around.
You know, I don't really know either.
Huh?
Just kidding. Sorry to make you help me fulfill my dreams today. See you later.
I wonder what he meant by that. I feel like I got to know him a little better, but trying to understand other people isn't that easy.
No, it is not. Hence why I ask people a lot of questions a lot of the time. You'd be surprised how much people are willing to give you.
There's a rumor lately that I've been using my power to spy on people. I would never do that, you know? I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it. Do I look desperate enough to spy on people?
It's because you're always so thoughtless, but I know you're not like that.
Oh? Thanks. That's my Kasane. I like that you're always so cool-headed.
Well, that's good. Assault Vision. Level 6 is Sustained Invisibility and Critical Invisibility? What? There's a Critical Invisibility?
What? You wanted to get closer to me? Aw, shucks.
I guess I would like to understand you better.
Alright. Bud, let's give you your gifts. I don't want to get in the program thing, but he could have the photo stand. The picture of the moon.
Good taste.
He just wants a picture of the moon. Don't be a jerk and ask whose picture I'm going to put in it. Okay? Oh, and thank you. If you're wondering why my voice still sounds a bit, it's because it's still a bit, I had not fully recovered from sickness, but I feel like recording, and honestly, fam, I have a crunch time that I have to deal with, so there we go. I can't believe people went on the moon and came back. Our ancestors were really amazing. I mean, like, it's just people like, threatening people with domestic violence is all it is. Yo? Togetsu was quite the ordeal. Nothing beats relaxing at a time like this. And you keep your mind and body rested.
Kasane, do you remember when I said I wanted you to help me with a job?
For payment of the rations that you treated me to.
Yeah, I'm going to cash that in now. Don't worry, the job will be worth your time.
What are all these? Looks like empty bottles, junk parts, candy wrappers, and they're all mixed together.
Exactly. I need you to sort them.
Why do you have so much?
I kinda got lazy and didn't get around to cleaning them up. Oh, yeah, take care of this trash bag for me, too.
Don't throw it. You got trash everywhere again. Now what could this be? You don't see that many handwritten letters anymore. How interesting.
Oh?
Oh, that. You can throw that out, too.
But it's unopened. Let's see. It's from Major General Fubuki. What if it's important? Are you sure you don't want to check it?
Then he would have messaged me instead of using this archaic method. If you're that curious, be my guest and read it.
Don't mind if I do.
You didn't even hesitate.
Kasane's kind of a bit of a nosy
So,
body, huh?
Anything surprising?
No. Basically, he's filling you in on what he's been up to. Also, he says not to drink too much soda.
I thought so. He sends me letters filled with stuff that doesn't matter. I don't get it at all. I would reply to a message, but a letter? Just opening it is a pain.
If he's going through the trouble of handwriting a letter, don't you think it means there's something special he's trying to get across? If that's the case, then you should really cherish these. You never know what could happen to us next.
Look, it's not that I don't understand what you're saying, but these letters have been piling up, and just finding a place to keep them is a pain. Besides, just getting the letter lets me know that he's doing okay. So you can throw this in the trash.
I mean, honestly, I kind of agree with her to a certain degree. There's something novel about handwritten letters being given and whatnot, and it's something that I do try to do for people that I am in a romantic relationship with, because I want them to know that, like, how much I love them and how I would handwrite things and whatnot and all that such. Because handwriting is still a very personal thing, but when it gets to an extraordinary amount to where you're finding it hard to find places to put it, like, yeah, at a certain point you start filtering it out and not, like, bothering with that situation. Too much of a good thing is quite often the biggest problem with a lot of clutter and such. So it's better to just learn how to sparse it out, you know?
Fubuki and I aren't like you sisters.
You're awfully stubborn.
Exactly. You're a perceptive one.
She's so very different from me and Naomi. Especially how little she seems to care about her brother. Still... Arashi, remember the Major General Fubuki you saw in the future?
Yeah? What about him?
You were angry, weren't you? I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. You keep saying that you're not those kinds of siblings, but it doesn't feel that way to me. So why...
I mean, of course I'd get mad if he died. I feel like human emotion is a strange mechanism.
Really?
More importantly, Kasane, I don't see your hands sorting through the trash.
Oh my god.
Huh?
That was a good distraction, but you're not getting out of your work.
I wasn't trying to get out of it. I'm not like you.
Great. Then good luck here. I'll be busy skipping out on my own work. Have fun.
Looks like she dodged my question.
He really did. That was expert. 10 out of 10 dodging right there. Like perfect parry style, you know? Alright, let's give her some things. Let's give her the old PC, baby.
You know what I like. Thanks.
There's something like tinkering with old terminals. I love seeing the old design concepts. An Arashi-built PC is always guaranteed to perform. However, delivery date depends on my mood.
Kasane, you really are strong. even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
I don't remember doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
Ooh, bond level 5. Yeah, baby. Prolong SAS effect. Good. Good.
I hate trouble, but I'm always willing to help you whenever you need me to. I never thought I'd hear that from you. I'm honored. Thank you.
Alright, let's actually start looking at, not that. Looking at our messages. Uh-oh, I think there was an important computer part in the garbage I had you throw out. I don't know if I could get another one. It only happens because you're so messy. Why do you use such an old-fashioned device anyway? Doesn't suit you, Arashi. It's true. A PC can't keep up with the human brain when it comes to processing speed. They're inefficient and old-fashioned things. But building these antiques, thinking on how to make them function better, is how I exercise my brain. It seems ineffective at first, but the result in an increase in total efficiency? I guess the simple answer is it's my hobby. Okay. There was someone you liked, Kasane. Where would you want to take them on a date? I want to know what kind of dates kids these days go on. You are definitely asking the wrong person. I've never been on a date and I don't plan to. Just thinking about it is a waste of time. That's for you, Kasane. But it's not as wasteful as you think. Thinking you want to bring someone here? When you're thinking of that person, it's like they're right there in front of you. I guess that's something you don't understand, Kasane. Yeah, I get what Kagero is saying, because, like, I think about, like, date scenarios quite often, you feel me? Oh my goodness. So we got T right here. Sugami, Nazara, I want to talk to you about something, Kazane. I want to talk alone, so come to, Musubi's, if you feel like it. Only if you feel like it, though. You don't have to be reserved all the time. I guess if you're talking like that relaxes you, you don't have to force yourself to change. I'm leaving now. Wait for me there.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Oh, Kasane. Oh.
What is it?
Nothing.
But you just look like you noticed something. Did you see something with your clairvoyance? Well, I won't pry if it's uncomfortable for you to share. Yes?
Your left knee.
My left knee?
You may not have noticed, but there's a bruise. You might have hit it during a fight.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did hit it in my last fight.
I think you should get that treated. The bone isn't hurt, but it might leave a mark.
Good idea. I'll get it looked at when I get back to the hideout. I'm surprised you noticed.
I had a feeling you were subconsciously favoring your left leg when you were walking over here. I was worried, so I couldn't help but use my power. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, baby.
Why are you apologizing? I should be thanking you for telling me about my injury.
Because I violated your privacy by looking under your clothes. It's not good to use my power without permission like that.
Ah, I see. That's why you felt uncomfortable telling me. I suppose that would be the general consensus.
Some things are off limits. I'm not a child anymore, but I'm still doing the same stuff as back then.
Did something happen when you were younger?
Yes. I didn't realize back then that what I can see isn't something I necessarily should see. When I told people what I saw, they would get uncomfortable and sometimes get scared of me. I finally realized that I shouldn't be doing things like that. That looking underneath someone's clothes or inside their home was bad.
Is it really so bad?
What? I mean, nobody wants to have their secrets revealed. You wouldn't like that, would you?
To be honest, that wouldn't really bother me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any secrets. People can look all they want. Are you saying you can see inside people's bodies too?
Yes. It can be a little revolting if you're not used to it.
Then not only can you see injuries, you can detect internal diseases early as well. That means your power can save lives. It's fascinating. There really aren't many that can do that. I think it's a wonderful power.
Oh.
You're the first person other than Kagero to say that.
Oh, that gets me. That gets me so fucking good. Kagero, to me, definitely feels like more of a wise old soul than what he lets on. Because he's always, like, gisting and doing all that stuff. And he just generally feels to fit that trope and whatnot. And the fact that Kagero actually told her, like, hey, your power is really amazing. And her having to deal with people not liking her power and whatnot. Reminds me of a manga that I read a while back where basically because someone could read the mind of their parents ended up getting divorced and end up having a terrible time and everything like that. It was actually really genuinely sad because like her psychic powers were effectively a curse that she like hated because she didn't know how to use them properly. She didn't know how to like filter herself in any way, shape, or form because she is a kid. Kids don't know how to filter things. That is your job as a parent, or one of the jobs of a parent to do, is to help your kid learn to filter and be good at social practices and whatnot. It's not all on the parent, obviously, but it's just to the degree that, like, you can't fault a little kid for, like, doing things just because they learned it or something, right? So it's really interesting to see her actually, like, talk about this and just be like, yeah, I don't really like my power. So it's just, she's a baby.
That's surprising. I thought the OSF would evaluate your effectiveness quite highly.
They tell me it's effective in battle, but my power hasn't often been noted for its everyday uses. I've been mindful in trying to avoid seeing things, or not talk about it if I do see something. It's a strange feeling being told I can look. It does take a weight off my shoulders, though.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Thanks, Kasane.
Thank you for finding my injury. By the way, didn't you have something you wanted to discuss?
Oh, we can talk about that some other time.
Really? I still have time now.
It's okay, really. I'll talk to you about it the next time I see you.
Sure. See you then. She seems to have a lot on her mind. I can't help but be a little concerned. Next time I see her, I need to make sure we talk.
Big sister mode activate. Yes. Yes. Big sister her. A talk. What is this? Not you. Make sure you take care of that, Bruce. Once a spot gets hit, it's easy to get hit there again. I worry because you are a little careless about enemy attacks. Thanks for your concern, but I'm not careless. Dodging the least amount necessary just yields the best results. What about you, Tsugumi? You keep your distance from your enemies. Doesn't mean you could let your guard down. You never know what kind of attacks they could send your way, so be careful. It probably is dangerous when I'm out of ammo. Thanks. I'll try to be careful. Phoebe. I want to apologize for what happened the other day. Can we meet and talk in person? I'm waiting in Siren. Alright, I'm going to Siren now.
Gamma,
I'm sorry to bother you about this, Kasane.
it's fine. I wanted to talk to you too, to apologize.
Why? I'm the one who should say sorry. You don't have any reason to apologize to me.
I just dumped all my feelings on you without any regard for yours. If I'm being honest, I still don't think I completely understand how you feel right now. However, after everything I've experienced lately, I think I can imagine it a little.
Did something happen? You really felt like you wanted to die?
Not me, Naomi. She said that she didn't want to live anymore. She didn't want to live as an other, her sanity being maintained with medicine made of human brains.
She said that?
I didn't understand her at the time. I wanted her to live no matter what it meant, but now I partly understand where she's coming from. That feeling that makes you want to run away from life when things are so incredibly hard and painful. If that's what you were feeling, then I realized I didn't have any right to complain to you.
Thank you for understanding. Let me just say it again. I shouldn't have unloaded my feelings of self-pity on you. I'm old enough.
This is a really, really good lesson that anyone should really learn. That there is a hard line difference between wanting to actually like vent out to somebody about problems and then unloading self-pity effectively, like going woe is me and all this and that. And like I certainly don't try to do it, but like I overcompensate into the degree where it's actually generally kind of hard sometimes for people out there to not like to know that I have like certain feelings and whatnot of just general self-esteem issues, I guess. Various things like that. Because I just don't talk about it. And it's easier just to avoid the whole situation, but like I do see that a lot with older generation in particular. Mainly because this is one of the things that just sort of I had to deal with as a kid, was just an older person just kind of dumbing out all their inventations and whatnot, and I'm still kind of getting it, to be honest. Not to a big degree, not to a degree that's unhealthy, just something that just like I'm more aware of what's happening and whatnot, and just like I don't want to say that I should take on their problems to that degree, but I am saying that I'm at least more mentally prepared to like actually handle that over just simply having to accept somebody getting down on themselves and doing that whole situation. It's kind of the reason why you don't really talk your friends through suicidal things. I don't mean that in a mean way of like you can't talk to your friends that are suicidal and things like that, but just like they need professional help. That's more so the case. You can't just talk them down like that. Not all the time, not every time. And in particular, it's one of those things where just like, please just call somebody that like can help you with this and all things like that. It's a hard thing. It's still super hard to discern where the line is between these things and whatnot. But I guess he did what effectively is trauma dumping, as the kids say. This is the best thing to do, to be honest. Suffice to say, I like this. I like the sentence. It's very nice. Very good. It's surprisingly wise.
To know better. So I brought you something as a token of apology.
Is that a packed lunch?
Yeah, they're all from the recipes Naomi gave me. I don't know if you're hungry
He
or not,
made
but
them?
maybe you'd be willing to give them a
That's
taste.
really cute.
Thank you. I wanted to taste what her recipes were like.
This is stir-fried mackerel and green peppers. This is vegetable namul, and that's shredded meat.
Wow, you really went all out.
I'm still learning, so I've burnt some of them. It may not look appetizing, but it should still be edible.
I'll take this then. Not bad. It does remind me of my sister's cooking a little.
Really?
Yes. It doesn't even come close to the real thing, though.
I see. But getting you to say that it reminds you of it is still an accomplishment.
It's fairly good and a little familiar. It must have taken you a while to make all of this.
It wasn't a big deal. Cooking helps calm me. It's perfect for self-reflection.
You think so?
Yes, although I used to think it was a waste of time. I thought about what you said while I cooked.
Which part? I think I said a lot the last time we talked.
About how I wanted to roll over and die, and how that was selfish. It really hit me hard, thinking how much Naomi wants to live in her original body. and about how much all my friends who died in battle would have wanted to live. It made me realize that wasting whatever life I have left was disrespecting their memory.
Part of me thinks you're taking it a little too seriously, but I'm glad I got through to you.
I might be too serious, but I plan to live the rest of my life to its fullest.
How?
First thing is to get back to eating healthy with Naomi's recipes.
Oh.
I also want to reevaluate the way I spend my weekends. Maybe find a new hobby besides cooking.
Sounds like a good idea. And I'm sure your cooking will get better with practice.
Then I guess I'll keep at it. Would you mind tasting more of my food sometime?
Of course.
Thanks. I still have trouble figuring out what's good or bad since I've never been concerned about how my cooking tasted before.
You seem like you're enjoying it.
I am, although it stresses me out while I'm doing it. But maybe I enjoy that part too.
God, I feel that so hard. So, I will say, I do like cooking to a certain degree, but I'm always like constantly stressed over the idea of cooking for somebody in particular, and the thought of cooking things for like anybody in general like makes me so worried that I'm gonna mess it up or some such, and I'll like overly panic and I'll be washing my hands like feverishly whenever I'm doing something and whatnot. When I am personally just cooking. If I'm cooking with somebody, I'm a little more at ease at the whole situation, because like, I'm gonna be real, I kind of falter to do things on my own comparatively to just like taking orders. I feel far safer that way, which says a lot about me being bottom, right? Like for sure. But I really do like the general idea of cooking. I do like it in the sense that like, kind of makes me feel like a housewife, and I kind of like that vibe, not gonna lie. Like, I did that for my ex before, and that was actually kind of wonderful to like just cook for my ex, and just like, we ate meals together and whatnot. I think my favorite bit was just making tuna sandwiches. It's like, we would just have the tuna sandwich, and then we just put like sliced tomato and like lettuce in it as well. As on top of that, we would also just toast the bread. And I don't know, just like being able to like do that, and then like having like 3 different sandwiches and cutting one of them so like we each have 1.5 sandwiches. It was cutesy and fun. It's a super easy meal too. I did actually make her mikas. I actually like learned how to make mikas. I think that's what it's called. It's basically chorizo with tortilla and egg. And she really liked it. And I was like, oh, good. And then I added chorizo on with it, and she really loved that too. So just like, it made me really happy. It's a certain invigorating feeling that empowers you whenever that happens. But like, all the time that I was making it, I was stressed out. Like, oh, is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
He looks so alive. Maybe he started to feel more positive about his life.
Oh. I'm glad a lot of these are just kind of like, you're actually helping them through with your perspective and whatnot. It's very, very nice. I like that a whole bunch. I used to think I didn't need a hobby, but after trying cooking and some other things, I realized the necessity of it. I hope a hobby isn't something someone has you do like a job. Something you do on your own to improve yourself. Really, that sounds more serious than I thought. Serious? I was trying to say that it's fun. Well, that's just my interpretation. You should find something that you enjoy. Okay. Right, where's my other... I got 2 peoples to like... There we are. They're just like all in the kitchen, what the heck?
Until now, I was your instructor and your commander. But now you're the one leading me. It makes me emotional. I wonder if I'll have to watch you leave the nest someday.
Oh.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. I still count on you.
Oh, we respawn level 5 of Kyoka? God dang. When the SAS is activated, create 1 more duplication of yourself. Yo? Got red quartz, red base as a present from Kyoka. Did she give us red base because Chinese? Chinese lore of
you, the more
Okay.
I like you. I like you too. There's nothing to misunderstand about it.
Yeah? Yeah, you like her, Kasane? Word? What? I'm trying to see, like, what we got. It looks like we just got a bunch of rocks. Did she just give us rocks? Oh, Kyoko, what are you doing? You want to learn things, you must, act. I spy. I read memories and take records. Oh. Wrong one. I'll never betray your trust again. I'm Kyoka Eden, after all. Let's give you a gift, Kyoka Eden. We give her this already? Yeah, we did. We did give her that. You just give it to her again? That's kind of weird. It says that we gave both these things to her already. Alright. So I assume that we just can't. Where's the other dude? Like, they keep, like, hopping away from me. Alright, bud. I'm glad it looks like we'll be able to work together with Yuito's team. We can't stay quiet about Chairman, Sumeraki. Alright, whatever. There you go.
Not bad.
This is an old fantasy novel. It's been digitized, but I prefer to read the actual book. Yeah, there's something about books that just, like, feels good in your hand, you know? I don't think we could really give him another gift. The other gift is like a implant thing. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything that I could give other people. Just the H program. Yeah, just the H thing, and then, like, I could give stuff to her, but she already has, like, the things. Really cool how, like, the little thing comes together, though. Like, I'm really happy with it. Why are we still, Team Bond level 3? Like, Bud, are you holding us back? On the team building? Does this say the bonds? Should say it over here, yeah? Huh. So the furthest we're able to go is 3, but we have 4 for everybody here. And we have 5 for Kyoka. We have 5 for both these two. Interesting. Alright then. Well, next time, everybody, it looks like we'll be heading on through towards non-relaxation time. As this place looks livelier and livelier by the day, thankfully. Till then, though, thank you all for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.